Hello, and welcome back to another video, another watch along of Ashraf Talks Football. Um, and big up Polemicist, who was the first to come in the comments and say, big up Ash, I will not watch the stream today. Too much nerves. We need a result. Pray for us. Come on, you gooners. Hey, I hear you. I hear you, Polemicist. Honestly, we do need a big result. Um, I don't see us getting it, to be honest. But yeah, you know what? I decided I'm gonna be a bit different today. Instead of trying to be all negative and all, I don't think I'm negative. I don't think I'm positive. I don't think I'm negative. I think I'm a realist. I call out. I predict. I try to predict results where I think we'll win. I predict results where I think we'll lose. Um, and that's why in the predictions game that you guys know we do in the Kura Pod every Friday, I am leading, and I am the reigning champion, and I will win again this season because I know ball. But hey, look, it's obviously a big game. Arsenal's biggest game of the season so far. Some could argue maybe City's biggest game of the season so far as well, because if they win this, they'll believe that the league is theirs. Um, if we win this, I think while it's not over mathematically, but it's like more than over, like in everyone's head, in Arsenal's head, in City's head, everyone will believe Arsenal have won this league if Arsenal win this game. I think a draw obviously suits us better than it suits Man City, but I don't think we're fully safe or fully out of the woods just by getting a draw, in my opinion. We'll start with the lineups. We'll start with the home team. Pretty standard home team. You know, I do this background like way before the game, and then I just edit it based on the lineups. And I didn't have to change cities at all. I was able to predict City exactly same lineup, and that's standard Pep, right? If he finds a lineup that he believes in and that works, he will stick with that lineup till the end of the season. And I think that's what makes them also very dangerous in the run-in. That's why I don't see them having the same dip in form the way they've had previously when they were tinkering with the lineups and the formation and everything. But yeah, they have Donnarumma in goal, obviously. Matheus Nunes at right back. Husanov and Gehi. No Diaz, but I think Husanov and Gehi would have started anyways, even if Diaz was there. O'Reilly at left back, the Arsenal slayer from the Carabao Cup final. Rodri, Bernardo Silva in the double pivot. Shirky in the 10, where he plays best. I think he was absolutely wasted when he was played as a right winger early in the season. And then their wingers are Semenyo on the right, Doku on the left. And then obviously you've got the big man Haaland up top. For Arsenal, a couple of changes. So obviously Raya starts in goal. That's different from the Carabao Cup final. So hopefully a better keeper will suit us here. Mosquera slots in as right back today because obviously Timber is not back, and I think Arteta didn't trust Ben White to go up against Doku again. So he thought, let me play a centre back who's got pace and can play there. So we'll see how that goes. The same two partnership centre back pairing, Saliba and Gabriel. We've got Hincapié at left back. Hopefully he does a lot better than he did in the Carabao Cup final. I think the yellow card in the Carabao Cup final is what really threw him off, in my opinion, in that game. And then Zubimendi, Rice, double pivot. Odegaard is back this game, starts in the 10. So obviously that's quite good for us. And then Madueke, Havertz, and Eza as the front three. Now, I think there's been some questions and maybe doubts on this lineup, but I actually think it makes sense. I'll explain to you why. I don't think initially I was like maybe start Martinelli because Martinelli gives you a lot defensively, but more importantly, he gives you a pace outlet coming like when we're trying to hit them on the counter. But to be honest, a couple of things. One is we're not that good on the counter anyways, and B, even if we did play on the counter this game and we had some transitions, the reality is Kusanov is playing as a right centre back, so Kusanov will be cleaning up all those counter attacks. Martinelli is not going to beat him for pace. So I think he wanted to try and keep a bit more control. Him starting Eza and Odegaard tells me that when we have the ball, he wants us to keep it. He wants to have players who can keep possession. He wants to have players who can create. And the game started, and I'm always late on this damn timer. Always, I'm just gonna start it even if it's a few seconds late. I don't care. Actually, fine. Let me fix it. So yeah, I think he wanted to have that different option, so he doesn't have to run with pace from Kusanov's side. He'll do it from Gehi and Nico O'Reilly's side, which Madueke and Havertz can do really, really well, obviously, because they're both they're the second and third fastest players in the team, probably. Let me put the commentary. But yeah, guys, big up Redster Kev, who says big up Ash, big up Macronicle as well. What's up, Ash? Honestly, don't ask me for a score prediction. Lol. Yeah, listen. I have two score predictions. I have one that I made yesterday in the Kura pod, and I said, not yesterday, 2 days ago, sorry. And I said 3-1 City, unfortunately. And then I have one from today morning where people are telling me, hey, you need to be positive. You need to be positive. Come on. What's the point of being negative? How will that impact anything? Okay. I'm being positive. 2-0 Arsenal. I don't have to believe in it, apparently. As long as it's positive, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, 2-1 Arsenal. 2-0 Arsenal, sorry. But yeah, it is what it is. Game started, by the way. Obviously, slightly fiery. Oh, he gave a foul against Mosquera. That was never a foul, to be honest. But you have to scream and do a war cry too. Hope you release an inspiration video too. Ah, bruh, imagine. That's the only thing left, Red Kev. I didn't release the inspirational video, you know? The fake bravado video. Which I obviously don't believe in, but it is what it is. Look, we'll see how it goes. This is obviously our biggest game of the season, as I've said before. Outside Champions League final, if we make it to the Champions League final, then that would be the biggest. But as things stand right now, this is the biggest. And I would say this is probably going to be the most difficult game for City at the Etihad this season. I know they played Madrid, but obviously Bernardo Silva got an early red card, and that probably ruined the game for them. Hopefully City get an early red card here. Any help we can get, I'll take it. Any help we can get, I'll take it. Oh, Rice did really well there, and we get a goal kick. So we know who to blame now if Arsenal lose. It'll be your fault. Yeah, look, hey, what do you mean? I'm positive, so it can't be my fault today. Because apparently negative fans, I'm a negative fan apparently, because I said we lose this game. And if negative fans are the reason why what's been happening over the last month has been happening, oh my God, Raya almost gave the ball away. Raya almost gave the ball away to Haaland press. Luckily, it went out for a throw. It's okay. Remember, positive, guys. That was a shaky start. It happens to everyone. It won't happen again. Now, Raya, it's better it happens now, because now Raya will be super aware and focused, you know? Doku against Madueke, and Madueke drops to the ground. Nico O'Reilly in. Haaland almost scored. Oh my God. They almost scored. They're all calling for a handball. I don't know whose handball. They were calling for a handball against some Arsenal player. By the way, it almost went in. It hit the post and came back to Raya, who was standing on line, and just caught it. That's a corner for Arsenal. But they're checking now for a handball. Never. His hand is to his body, literally. I don't even think it touched his hand, to be honest. Oh my God, that almost went in. Wait, let me see it again. And it hit him up as well, not even at the bottom. So, yeah, never. Luckily, never. It's a corner for Arsenal. Madueke will take it. We need those corners. I ain't gonna lie. We need those corners. Crossed in by Madueke. It's another corner for Arsenal. Goes out the other side. Declan Rice will take it this time. That was a cross by Madueke. Who headed it out? Did it touch our player actually? Oh no, it didn't. It touched. I think it touched Rodri's head. Yeah, it hit Rodri. Yeah. Corner for Arsenal again. This time from the left side, so it'll be crossed in by Declan Rice. I'm gonna have my green tea while I'm watching the game and having my French toast. Crossed in by Declan Rice and headed out by Mosquera. That's our best opportunity today, guys. We need these corners. Yeah, look at this mistake by Raya. Haaland went pressing immediately. I think Pep told them, hey, this time it's Raya who's actually better on the ball than Kepa. So this time when the ball is played to Kepa, to Raya, surprise him and run at him immediately. Go, Madueke. That's not offside, no? Yeah, it's not offside. Oh my god. And Madueke being Madueke loses the ball. Even though he had a clean run in. Saliba wins against Havertz. Sorry, against the Haaland. Oh, what's that offside? I thought he ran after. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna eat my French toast while I'm watching and have my green tea. I need to relax a bit. Nerves wise, not like commentary, because I'm relaxed the way I'm talking. But it's already a bad sign that in the first 2 minutes itself we almost conceded and it hit the post. Oh, that was actually really good by Mosquera, who won the ball from Doku. Comes to Odegaard. Odegaard gives a through ball to Havertz that's just overrun and goes out for a goal kick. One thing I promise you guys today is that there'll be no, I mean, maybe you guys won't be happy about this, but there's going to be no screaming, no yelling. It's a calm watch along. I think that's the only benefit of expecting a loss. When you expect it, you don't lose your head over it. Wait, why did I say I'm expecting a loss? Didn't I say I was going to be positive? No. I take it back. I take it back. I'm not expecting a loss. Doku, counterattack. Not counterattack, sorry. I mean, uh-oh. Nope. Our players are back. Semenyo cross to nobody. Goal kick for Arsenal. Raya took it long this time. This time Raya took it long, surprisingly. Oh, Eza almost got out of the press there, but then lost it to Semenyo. Odegaard. And another corner for Arsenal. Havertz was offside. Havertz was offside. Thank God it went out for a corner, because if he somehow managed to score that, which he wouldn't have anyways, it would have not counted. So we get a corner, which is better. Corner from Declan Rice's side again. Crossed in by Declan Rice. And cleared by Donnarumma. Come back to Rice. He's going to cross it again. Nope. He switches play to Saliba, who goes back to Odegaard, who goes back all the way to David Raya. David Raya is going to hoof it long to nobody. It's out for a City goal kick. Arsenal doing a similar press that City did to us in the Carabao Cup final, lining up in a line of 4 and then waiting for the ball to come. Come on, Havertz, run for it, bro. Throw in for Arsenal. Sorry, guys, I'm almost done with the French toast, so I'll give you a lot more commentary, a lot more action-packed commentary soon. We took a throw-in shot, which is surprising. Is Saliba gonna cross it? Oh, nice Saliba. Oh, Odegaard tries his usual over-the-top low pass to Madueke, but it was overhit again. Goal kick, Man City. Taken shot to Rodri. Declan Rice pressing slowly. Gehi switches play all the way to Husanov. Is he good on the ball? That was a bad pass. Lol, eat your French toast in peace. I'm done now. I'm done, Red Stickev. Thank you. Oh, Mosquera miscontrols the ball, but luckily he gets it back. Mosquera, by the way, on the ball should not try to do anything crazy. Listen, you're not Timber. Every time you get the ball, don't try anything stupid. You don't have a safe pass, go long. Oh, not bad, Hincapia. Our ball. That's our ball. Yeah. Show us the damn game. Okay, yeah. Madueke up against Nico O'Reilly. To be honest, I remember he cooked him in that. Oh, not bad, Madueke. He tried to slot Mosquera through, but he didn't play it well. Doku skins Odegaard. And Rice gets it back easily. Easily. That's offside. Havertz went one-on-one. Offside, by the way, clear offside. But he missed it so bad, it was insane. He could not even control the ball well. He couldn't even control the ball well. Miscontrols it, goes straight to Donnarumma. At least score and make them think about something. And Eze, by the way, got shoved off the ball by Shirky so easy. Eze needs to do a bit better. What's your thoughts as of now? Yeah, look, it's okay. We didn't start bad. I think those first 2 minutes were incredibly shaky. Shirky's in. Uh-oh. And Shirky scored. Those are my thoughts, JT. Those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts. We started off shaky, took some control, and Shirky said, let me show you what a real playmaker does. Beautiful dribble. He ran past two of our players, got in. Very, very good finish. And that's how the game is going to go now. GG, JT. See, I'm not guys, I don't want to be negative. People say I'm negative. No, we'll come back and we'll win. We'll come back and we'll win. Don't worry. We'll come back and we'll win. The thing is, knowing our players, they'll probably get all shaky and nervous now. And because they'll get shaky and nervous, I think like our reaction will not be that great. Literally, he skins Gabriel. Gets in and takes a shot. Bro, he's the signing of the season so far for me. Oh my god, he dropped Rice. Sorry, he dropped Gabriel. Goes past Rice as well. And then takes a shot through Saliba's legs. Bruh. Can't hate, honestly, can't hate. They deserve the league this season, I'm not gonna lie. Any team that plays this beautiful attacking football and like obviously does it consistently and is able to like do the defensive job well as well, they deserve the league, honestly, man. Really. Even if you don't hate Arsenal, I know people will say, oh, we hate Arsenal fans, they're annoying, blah, blah, blah. Fair enough. But even if you don't hate Arsenal fans, let's say Arsenal fans were not annoying. Oh my god, we just scored, guys. Guys, Donnarumma just made a blunder and Kai Havertz scored. What the hell just happened? I didn't even change the score for either one. Let me change the score for both. Donnarumma just made a big blunder. A massive blunder. He tried to like play the pass. Havertz was pressing him. Exactly what Haaland did to Raya in the first 2 minutes. And Havertz was able to... By the way, that was a bad pass by Matheus Nunes. I don't know why he put Donnarumma under pressure anyways. He tried to play to the other side, but Havertz put his leg and it ended up going, and I can't believe we just scored. But look, I'm still going to continue what I was saying earlier, but... Damn. I can't believe we scored that. What the hell was Donnarumma even thinking? What is wrong with him? And honestly, I'll tell you this honestly. I'm not even trying to like exonerate Donnarumma. His mistake mainly. But I don't know why Matheus Nunes played that pass like that, the throw-in back to him. Should have just gone long. Because even the throw-in wasn't like... Yeah, how's that a foul? I can't believe Donnarumma did that. I swear. That's mad. But guys, the fact that Shirky did what he did to us, we have to be wary. We have to be careful. Our players have to be a lot smarter. This guy can dribble in tight spaces. Excuse me. We shouldn't let him just run freely like that. Yes, Macronicle, exactly. The boys need to switch on, man. That was horrendous. 1-1 though, we'll take it, guys. 1-1. Good start, I guess. By the way, I'll tell you this. Oh man, I don't know why Hincapie lost it. Oh my god, Haaland is running in. Oh shit, and Semenyo slipped, thank god. Semenyo slipped. They almost got us on the counter-attack, and Semenyo went slip. To be honest, even before the slip, that pass... Let me see again. Yeah, that pass by Haaland was not the greatest, to be honest. But yeah, he slipped anyways. You see how your positivity after City scored helped Ash? You're right, Kev. My positivity. I said, hey, we'll win anyways. And then somehow we scored. Oh, good switch by Hincapie to Madueke. Wow. Madueke needs to skin Nico O'Reilly, man. Because if he skins him once or twice, I think he'll give him something to think about. Nice pass by Ezo. And that's not even a corner, a goal kick. Hincapié was trying to win a corner and ended up hitting it out. One sec, guys. Oh, Shirky on the counter. Slots through. Nico Raleigh on the left. Madueke is with him. Back to Shirky, who tries to slot through Haaland, but blocked by, I think, Declan Rice. I keep saying there's so much individual mistakes. Yeah, I mean, but then again, JT, you know, that funny thing is that individual mistake, if you want to call it that, came from our best two players, Gabriel and Declan Rice. Especially Gabriel, I don't think Declan Rice could have done much. Gabriel letting Shirky just go past him that easy. That's so unlike Gabriel. I don't remember seeing anyone skin Gabriel this season. But unless you mean like us losing the ball before that, maybe. Do you think Bruno and Shirky could have worked in the same midfield? No. No, definitely not. When you have a pure playmaker like Shirky, a pure playmaker like Bruno, they just don't work in the same team because both of them need that freedom. Both of them need... Oh, is Madueke in? Oh, almost. Both of them need that freedom. Oh, that was beautiful by Essa. He does a 360 and gets past. He tries to play the 1-2 with Madueke, but Madueke ruins it. I think when you have a pure playmaker like Shirky and a pure playmaker like Bruno, you cannot play them in the same team because they both need that freedom in the 10 based on their decision making to either go left in the game, to either go right in the game, to go make the second run. Like, they need that kind of freedom to be able to move and be effective. When you play them both in the same midfield, they cannot be comfortable anymore because one of them has to watch out for the defensive positioning. One of them has to watch out for the off the ball positioning. I just need to change the... Yeah. And I think that's the same with a lot of other playmakers. So if you look at... I'm going to pick Fermin Lopez, who I think is one of the best, if not the best 10 in the league this season, in the world this season. Just based on numbers purely. Like, he's got the best output of any 10 in Europe, in the top 5 leagues at least. He can play on the left, for example. So I think Fermin Lopez can work, let's say, with a Shirky or with a Bruno Fernandes because he can play on the left while these others play inside. But even for someone like Fermin Lopez, he'll do a lot better playing as a 10. So yeah, Shirky joined the right team in my opinion. By the way, I think if Pep didn't bench Shirky for those, I don't know how many games, I think the league is already lost. Hey, maybe. The funny thing is, JT, he was even playing him as a right wing in the beginning, which I think is ridiculous. I've no idea why he's playing him there at the start of the season. Because I know why. Sorry, let me say that. I know why. Because he wanted to accommodate Phil Foden and Shirky in the same team. Bruh. Phil Foden has learned his place right now. He's no longer a starter at City when everyone is fit. He's no longer a starter at City. That's just the reality. And I think for his future, he has to leave at some point. He has to leave and be a 10 in another team where he can flourish a lot more. Yeah, because I didn't think of how it would work. I just wanted Shirky. Yeah, fair enough. A big talent, so I get why you'd want him. I was talking more about the overhead passes into space. Yeah, JT, I agree. That's been done by Odegaard already like a couple of times. So we definitely need to improve there. Madueke, I think, as well once. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like Arteta's approach to the game looks solid. Yeah. Look, you don't have to worry about like how the result could go later for you to say something like that. I agree with you. So far, I think his approach has been correct so far, in my opinion. Obviously, Mosquera as a right back so far, I mean, it's early, it could change. So far hasn't worked because Doku has skinned him a couple of times. So that part, I think, maybe hasn't worked out so well so far, but we'll see how it goes. But in everything else, like playing Havertz, the setup of like playing Eze, I think, on the left, the tactical approach of the game of every header we have, we go long. And just the way we're building up, the way we're keeping the ball, I think everything has been fine. Off the ball, we looked exactly the same as we always have been, which is, compact, everyone at the back. And that's the thing. It like when we are this compact defensively, more often than not, it will take individual brilliance to break us down, and that's exactly what Shirky did. Especially when we have all our players available, like the entire back four, obviously minus Mosquera now, the keeper, the two pivot midfielders. Oh my God, Doku's running in. Haaland, that was a terrible shot by Haaland. Terrible shot. It went out for a goal kick. If he played with this approach since like 10 games ago, maybe some chemistry would have been built up and we would actually look good. I agree. And he had players to do that. He could have played Eze on the left. He could have played Max Dauman in the 10. Even when Odegaard was available, he could have played Eze on the left and Odegaard as the 10. So it's not that, we had injuries and he couldn't do it. He didn't want to do it. Since the Aston Villa game that we lost 2-1 at Villa Park, he didn't want to play Eze on the left anymore because of that mistake he made against Matty Cash when he let Matty Cash run through. Oh, nice. Odegaard wins a header. Oh, but then he won it against Bruno, so it doesn't matter. I mean, against Bernardo Silva, sorry. It doesn't matter. These guys are looking dangerous on the counter, though. I'm not going to lie. 62% possession so far for Man City. Again, yeah, not surprising. But there are moments when we had the ball and they got it and they immediately went for a counter, and that looked dangerous. So our players have to be incredibly focused and aware. The biggest miss so far this game is not even like Saka or I don't know, Martinelli who's on the bench or Gyökeres, whoever. The biggest miss is Timber, without a question. Because Doku has had some like good luck so far. Oh, we win the ball back under pressure. I mean, oh my God. I thought we won a corner. We didn't even win a corner. It went out for a goal kick. Also, if I'm not mistaken, it feels like our 50-50s are finally there. Yeah. We have won a couple of 50-50s really well. I think Havertz has also had one or two moments where we played long term and he was able to bring it down and play to Eze or play to someone else. So bro, I love that Saliba and Gabriel have just been bullying Haaland physically. It's really good. Because especially in the Premier League, defenders get that advantage. Defenders get that advantage of like, if it's a tussle between the centre-back and the forward, the referees just look at it as, oh, it's football, contact sport. Whoever's stronger will win it. And that happens to us as well, by the way. A lot of times, Gyökeres gets wrestled to the ground and no foul is given. So I get it as well. I get it. Oh my God, Kusanov almost made a bad pass. He made a bad pass, and Donnarumma almost. Oh my God, Nico O'Reilly just skinned Madueke. Otherwise, we could have won that ball back. Stupid Madueke, bro. Got nutmegged by Nico O'Reilly at the touchline when he had Havertz behind him as well. Bruh. Nick O'Reilly's going to win Young Player of the Season for sure. PFA Young Player of the Year. He also will be in Team of the Season for left back. Ezra, you need to get back. This is why Arteta benched you. Man City is one team where I would 90% of the times get back against. And I think they do the same thing against us anyways. So everything I've been saying before about like our attacking approach and the way we approach games, it's not been about these kind of games. It's been about the smaller games. In fact, before the season started, I said the way Arteta approaches the big games, I have no issues with it because he's shown in the past that he knows how to handle the big games. It's the smaller games. It's against the other 14 teams. And not even 14, because I don't think he should sit back 90% of the time against all the big six teams. I think just our City and Liverpool, but not this season's Liverpool, though, to be honest, especially not in the Emirates. And then Chelsea, if Chelsea are in form. Because Spurs, I don't think we should respect them that much. And I don't think we should, like, United depends, obviously, on which United. Honestly, bro, Hincapi is good, man. Honestly, bro, if this game goes down to Madueke, some serious questions need to be asked. Yeah, seriously, man. Madueke is such a problem. Oof. Bernardo Silva almost got slipped through, but Declan Rice cleared it out for a corner. It'd be deserved. Who else is his competition? Yeah, I agree, Red Stick. There's no one else. There's no other young player that's his competition this season. It's only Nico O'Reilly. I don't even think, like, maybe you could say Krupi from Bournemouth, but I don't know. He scored like 10, 11 goals, maybe. Krupi, but yeah, even Krupi would not win it. Especially when, like, Nico O'Reilly's having, like, title winning performances and cup winning performances because they won the cup already, right? So, thank God. Oh my God, headed by Gehi, but Raya collects it. That's a foul for Arsenal. I don't even know if he got fouled. I feel like he slipped. Let me see again. Oh, yeah, foul. Nico O'Reilly stood right in front of him. I really think if you would pull all the 50 million wingers and randomly choose 1 out of 10, 1 out of 10 would be better than him. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 1 out of 10 definitely would be better than him. I agree. In the league itself, like if I had to rate all the right wingers, he probably would be like bottom 10, maybe bottom 5. He's so bad, honestly. People think just because a winger can dribble sometimes and has got decent pace, that automatically makes him a good player. No, I'm sorry. My God, Odegaard almost lost the ball to Haaland. Gets a nutmeg out of it instead. Hincapié, the dumbass. Okay, he gets it back. I don't know, JT. If you pick Garnacho, you'd be wrong. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I think Garnacho's better than what's his name? Than Madueke. Genuinely. Because at least I think Garnacho, if he starts all games as a left winger and Madueke starts all games as a right winger, I think Garnacho ends the season with more goals and assists than Madueke. That automatically makes him better if he's a winger that can do that. Martinelli, I think on the left is better than Madueke on the right. Big up Aaron. Big up my bro. Who else? The funny thing is, at Arsenal itself, I think Martinelli's a better winger. I think Saka is obviously a better winger. Dauman is a better winger. I think Trossard is a better winger. So at Arsenal itself, he's like the 5th best winger. At Arsenal, imagine, just this one team. We've not even looked at the other teams yet. So he's already 5th in his own team. Big up, Soreida. Long time, Soreida. Bro, don't tell me Mosquera's going to get a yellow. Oh, my God. Mosquera gets a yellow card for a foul on Doku. Wasn't even a major foul, by the way. It was a normal foul, but it's just that it's his 3rd or 4th foul. So halftime, I don't care. Halftime, Ben White needs to come on. Because on a yellow card, I don't think Mosquera is going to do that well. All he has to do now is just jockey Doku, jockey, all game. Oh, Hincapié did really well against the menu there. Wait for Rodri to kick someone and nothing. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Rodri somehow gets away with these smart fouls. Bayern in like 5 minutes from 0 down to 3-1, bruh. Bruh, that Bundesliga, I'll tell you this, I used to love watching the Bundesliga back then. It's such a dead league, honestly. After 2014, 2015, it became such a dead league. Because at least Dortmund was challenging a little bit here and there. The fact that Bayern can just walk the league, bro, it's insane, bro. And they just let it happen. And I don't even think Germany cares as a footballing nation. I don't think they care because they'll even get their players to go from these other smaller clubs to go to Bayern. And I say they let them because they haven't done anything to stop it. They haven't done anything to stop it at all. Like they just let Bayern take all the superstars from the smaller clubs. Like imagine if Wirtz said, "No, I'm going to go to Bayern instead of going to Liverpool." That would be another example. It's just a little bit more technical quality for the build-up. It's so shaky from us. Yeah. So shaky so far. Mosquera on yellow card also is a bit scary for me. Semenyo with a bad through ball and it goes out for an Arsenal goal kick. Soreida says, wow, I'm actually a minute behind the hash. Soreida, in that case, pause the video. Pause the video until you get to where I am right now. 38, 20, 21, 22. Just so that I don't spoil anything for you. Yeah, Zubimendi with an immense interception there. That's a foul. Oh. Kusanov is such a cheat code on the as a center back, man. Just with his pace, that's it, nothing else. Now I want to see you spoil so I can prep myself to hide or sell it. Yeah, fair enough, right? Okay. Fair enough, I hear you. JT says, but as I said again, let me bring your comments on the stream. Why am I not doing that? Actually, I have a way of doing it here. Oh, Madueke does okay there. Oh my God. That was such a good chance. Madueke plays a through ball to Mosquera, who crosses to Havertz, who was onside, but Kusanov clears it. Wow. Yeah, JD says, but as I said again, we run out of steam after 20 minutes and we cannot build up from our half. Yeah, that happens. Hopefully it doesn't continue. Yeah, there you go. Show comments on stage. Okay, perfect. Don't worry, Sreda. Ash is always super ahead of me too. I had to pass Ash, so I'm a little behind him. Pause. I had to pause. Okay. Corner for Arsenal. Taken by Madueke. Good corner. And it's out by Haaland. Back to Madueke. Don't overdo it, man. You should have just crossed. Odegaard, just cross, please. Oh my God, Odegaard, just cross. What are we doing? Honestly. Cross in. Declan Rice. Oh my god. Now it's switched up by Saliba to Madueke and it goes out for a throw-in. Why aren't we crossing? We're waiting for the perfect opportunity. City's not going to give you that. If you don't cross immediately, City's not going to give you that opportunity to cross after because they're going to press the living hell out of whoever has the ball. Anyways. Yeah, Kusunov is what people told us Van de Ven is supposed to be. Yeah, that's true. And unlike Ange, Pep does not play with that high line consistently where Kusunov always has to track back. The thing is, see, that high line that Ange is doing. Oh shit, Shirky, counter. Is he gonna skin again? Oh my god, he skins. Semenyo and Hincapié with a beautiful tackle. Hincapié with a beautiful tackle. Saliba lost the ball, bro. Bro, Gabriel slapped the back of Shirky's head. What is wrong with him? He got skinned by Shirky again, man. This is scary. Crossed in and cleared by Hincapié again. Bernardo Silva against Havertz. Matheus Nunes. Hincapié with him. Semenya. Gabriel. Goes out for another corner. I haven't congratulated Saad on his marriage. Yeah. He got married last weekend. Married man now, our Saad, imagine. Odegaard is dodging responsibility like the tax man. Yeah, so far he hasn't done anything good, to be honest. The whole point of him playing there is to ask for the ball and help us build, and he's not done that well. Crossed in by Bernardo. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, foul. Foul for Arsenal. It was an inward swing. It was almost heading in, and Saliba cleared it off the line, but it was a foul anyways on Raya. The difference in quality is humongous. Yeah, I agree. And the difference in quality of the attackers, it is massive. I think especially with Shirky and Odegaard. I don't think there's a difference between Doku and Eze as a left winger. The problem is that Eze is just has not got enough opportunities to go one-on-one with Matheus Nunes so far. Obviously, Doku is a better dribbler, but Eze is better in the other elements of the game. Please give me halftime. I need a breather. I think we all do, honestly. I think as the game goes on, the pressure could build up on us if City keep attacking. Oh my god. Saliba almost lost the ball. Saliba almost lost the ball there under pressure. Nice from Gabriel. Nice to Eze. Okay, nice. As City are pressing us, but we're actually trying to beat the press. Good. This is how we should play. Now we go long to Havertz. Is he going to win it? No, he doesn't. Zubimendi loses it, man. Madueke wins it back. Beautiful. And he loses it to Nico O'Reilly. Bro, that was never a foul. Doku went diving, bro. Free kick to Man City at their half, in their half. What the hell is Pep doing? Like some weird tribal dance. I think he was mocking. Not mocking. I think he was angry that the throw-in was not given for City, and Arteta intervened in that. Not a single piece of quality dribble or pass from us. Yeah, that's true. Nothing. I would take off Odegaard. Maybe not at halftime, but I would take off Odegaard maybe at like 50, 55 minutes if he doesn't get better. Oh, and that's halftime, guys. Halftime, 1-1. Halftime. Breathe, everyone. What was I going to say? 50, 55 minutes, maybe max. I would probably take off Odegaard. Oh, let me send the link to these guys if they want to join. I completely forgot. Yeah. Look, I think if 50, 55 minutes, Odegaard has not picked it up, I think he needs to play Eze there in the 10 and bring on Martinelli left wing, because then at least we get that pace. Plus someone who obviously can track back and help against Semenyo. Although Hincapié has done really well in that first half against him, I'm not going to lie. So far, Hincapié has won that battle this game. And then, Madueke, I think, has done nothing. The problem is, in a game like this, I just don't know if Dauman, big up TETs here. In a game like this, I just don't know if Dauman would be able to handle the pressure. If he is, then fair enough. But if not, then I don't know. Maybe I don't know if Madueke is the solution either, to be honest.
Yo.
Nelly on the right wing to help against Nico O'Reilly, and that's him making runs. I don't know. T, give me your.
Can you hear me well? Or is my mic fucked up again?
No, I can hear you fine.
Okay. Big up, bro.
Big up, bro.
So, how are you liking the game so far, huh?
Yeah, nervy. I think defensively, outside that shaky moment in the first 2 minutes, and then obviously outside the Shirky goal, I think we did well. Our midfield, I thought, was battling really well with the City team, helping us win the ball back, helping us carry the ball forward a bit. But forward line has been terrible. Like, we've not done anything. Obviously, outside Havertz pressing Donnarumma and forcing that mistake. He hasn't done anything, in my opinion. Eze on the left so far has been underwhelming. One or two good moments here and there, but no real creativity or even a shot on target. And Madueke is just Madueke, honestly. The worst player on the pitch, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You can clearly tell.
I mean, this is like one of the. By the way, big up to chat. I see you, Aaron. I see you, Suraida. Big up to you guys. You know what I'm saying, and the other people, obviously. Bro, listen. I just have a few things to say about this game. We need to commit more going forward. I do believe that the front four of City that pushes us and creates that line in front of our midfield. I do believe that we do not dare to pass between those lines. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that players like Zubimendi today is hiding again. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that Rice is staying a little bit more deep today to help more on the defensive part. But I'm going to be completely honest. I do believe that some midfielders can commit more, like Zubimendi. I do believe that Zubimendi today has been pretty passive, pretty scared to play almost. So for me, one of the biggest criticisms I have for this game is Zubimendi, bro. I do believe that Zubimendi almost feels like a passenger today and not as the dictator in the midfield. And you're supposed to be the guy that dictates the midfield from deep. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't like how Zubimendi plays so far today. And bro, also Mosquera getting cooked by Doku. But I understand why we play Mosquera, because we have no other choice. If we play Ben White, he could have possibly gotten 2 yellows already. You know what I'm saying? With the way he handles a player that gets past him. You know what I'm saying? He fouls them.
Yeah.
So Mosquera had to be the choice that we went with. And Doku is just absolutely roasting him, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do believe that those 2 players stand out the most, outside of Madueke being shit. But that's the you know what I'm saying, the sky is blue. You know what I'm saying, water is wet, and Madueke is shit. That's just the nature of life. You know what I'm saying? Eze on the left wing, I personally don't like today. I don't believe that he's been very effective from the left. In tight spaces where he does the whole 1-2 or the triangles with other players, he has looked decent. But overall, as a left winger, I did not like him at all today. I don't believe his left wing suits him, especially after playing a lot of midfield this season. So to change your mindset to be a out-and-out left wing that's on an island on his own, that needs to dribble past people, you cannot do that all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? You cannot switch that mindset like a button. So
Yeah.
Personally, I can see him sub off Eze or Madueke. Most likely Eze, because Eze left wing has just been
Why? But
horrible.
why not sub off Odegaard and put Eze in the middle?
Yeah, that's where I was going. I don't believe Arteta will sub off Odegaard. I do believe that he would sub off Eze before he would sub off Odegaard in this case.
Yeah,
Because
that'd be mad. Because at least we saw some glimpses of Eze. We saw nothing of Odegaard. Like at least Eze had a couple of dribbles here and there, or
I can do the whole same. If I was really criticizing today, then I would have been on Odegaard a little bit, because this guy, bro, holds back from challenges, and I hate that. Are you scared that you're gonna get injured again, bro? You know what I'm saying? There was a position that the ball dropped in the midfield on the right side a little bit, and Odegaard was the closest. And instead of running towards it, he let I think the left wing Doku run back and grab the ball off of him when Odegaard was closer to the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Odegaard backed off the challenge, and I was like, bro, what are you doing? Why don't you just challenge him, bro? You know what I'm saying? Let him foul you at least. So you can at least he can get a yellow or something, bro, or we get a free kick. Like why are you holding back? And I don't like that from Odegaard. So I do believe that you're right. I do believe that we need to keep Eze in the 10 and then sub off Odegaard. But if knowing Arteta, he will sub off Eze and would like to sub him off for a like for like. So I can see him subbing him off for like Martinelli or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
potentially. Oh, Tryon is here. Big up Tryon. Let me add him here. Hey, big up Tryon. How you doing, my bro?
Doing all right. Nervous, but that's how it goes.
Yeah. It is nerve wracking, man, with the way the game has gone. Honestly, I expected us to lose, and even then I started getting nervous.
I didn't think we played terribly.
Sorry?
Like, I didn't think we played terribly.
Yeah,
we played better than I thought we would. I do think we need to improve, though, because Madueke, bro. I backed this guy, and this is what he does, man. I don't know. He's just not been great.
Well, what do you think needs to change at halftime?
I'd put on Max or Martinelli, personally. Martinelli right wing, by the way. I'd keep Eze and Odegaard. Just for a bit, then switch it up. But I think Madueke's been horrible.
You know what could be a shout?
Yeah,
we could sub in Martinelli and Gyökeres for some pace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. If we do that, we gotta keep Eze and Odegaard, because I cannot see this Madueke, Martinelli, Gyökeres front three again. If I see it, I think I might break something. Oh my god, I hate that front three. It's genuinely the worst front three I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I think the first was which one? The Madueke, Martinelli, and Gyökeres.
Yes, it's horrible.
Yeah, without a question.
All runners, no
creativity,
ball players,
no dribbling ability. Yeah.
No. If I see it, it's over.
Bro, the problem with Madueke is he always wants to dribble. He sees the guys in the middle he can pass to, a midfielder, and instead of making the easy pass next to him, he just dribbles the ball towards his right foot and tries to cross it with his right foot, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's doing the Saka basically.
Yeah.
I just don't see Arteta bringing Max Dauman, unfortunately, in a game of this pressure, especially if the game its score is like 1-1. I think if we're losing and there's like 5-10 minutes to go, I think then he'll just throw the kitchen sink at it and say, fine, everyone get in. Jesus, Gyökeres, Martinelli, Trossard, Dauman. We're losing anyways, doesn't matter. But I think if the score remains 1-1, he's going to think, oh, you know what, Madueke gives me cover. He'll help Mascara or Ben White if Ben White comes on. He gives me pace in case I need it, which it's such a useless thing to give when you don't use it that well, to be fair.
You know what it is? He thinks about it from the perspective of, imagine us scoring a set piece, now we're ahead, and now you still have Madueke, who can track back and is pacey, and you don't have Dauman, who is less at defending. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. For me, this is why, look, I hate Martinelli playing on the right wing. I understand if he brings him on later, though. If the score is 1-1, I understand if he brings him on because he'll help defensively, but also he's an outlet going forward. If the score is still 1-1.
I'm looking at it straightly from outlet perspective. He's just faster than Madueke, like much faster.
Yeah, and he makes better runs.
And he's a striker, so you would expect him to do that.
Yeah, agreed. But yeah, I think Ben White has to come on, in my opinion, at halftime. I don't think we can risk Mosquera again. Like this would be the same mistake we saw of Hincapié and Semenyo in that Carabao Cup final, where Hincapié was getting cooked after the yellow card. To be fair, Mosquera's been getting cooked even before the yellow card this game. So clearly that hasn't worked. I get why Arteta did it. I completely understand. He wanted someone solid defensively who can nullify Doku. That hasn't worked now. So we just need Ben White to come on, in my opinion. I don't think Ben White can do worse than what Mosquera has done. Worst case scenario, he'll do exactly the same, but without a yellow card. So at least he can do another tactical foul if needed. And he's better going forward. So at least he gives an output going forward as well.
Ben White's also been pissing me off, bro. I don't want to see him either.
Yeah, I hear you, Ashraf, and I think it is the smart play to play Ben White right now purely because Mosquera is on a yellow.
We have to. Like, it's
but
legit.
The thing is, Ben White does get frustrated and he can kick players when they get past him. And not long ago, he gave away a penalty. You know what I'm saying? So it's also one of them situations where do you want Doku going towards Ben White in the 16-yard box, risking a penalty? You know what I'm saying? It's also one of them.
I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, true. I think at this point, Mosquera could risk a penalty and a red card. That's my concern.
Yeah, that is also
that's
true.
the problem.
If Ben White comes on, I think I know I hate saying it about wingers, but Martinelli might also have to come on just to help defend.
Yeah, 100%. I actually agree with that.
It's gonna have to because he's our best defensive winger. Massive air quotes on that, but he can run. He can do it both. Like I'm telling you, if this kid was a left back, people would like love him, or right back.
And the thing is,
right back, yeah.
Unironically, Martinelli also likes to play against City. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so also going forward, we could use the space as well. So
True. That way we can still bring Trossard later if we're losing. I would only bring Trossard if we're losing, by the way. If the score stays the way it is, I would not bring Trossard on this pitch at all because I don't think he'll offer anything on the ball. He obviously doesn't offer anything defensively.
Bro, I would if we score, I would bring on Salmon, I would bring on Norgard, I would bring on everything that's defensive on the bench. You know what I'm saying?
If we score, I think it's Calafiori on the bench. By the way. No, he's not, right?
Injured.
Damn. And by the way, guys, we need Zubimendi to step up. We cannot have this. We cannot have this scared, timid Zubimendi when you're supposed to be the dictator in midfield. You know what I'm saying?
Another player I would, if we're losing, I wouldn't mind Skelly for Zubimendi. Like, and play Rice in the six. At least get someone who's okay to be like who has the confidence to get the ball and beat the press and run with the ball forward. So.
And on the flip side, though, I don't see Arteta risking him in the midfield purely because he sometimes loses the ball and makes a foul and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's mainly at left back though. In midfield, I think he'd be a lot better because he could just run. Which he likes doing. He loves running.
Exactly.
And he does.
But I think as a left back, he'll get killed by Semenyo, in my opinion.
Oh, he would. Unless you have Martin.
Oh, I would 1,000,000% not play him at left back, but I would rather bring on Calafiori if that's the case.
Bro, I'd rather play
Guys, I'll just run to the washroom. You guys keep talking.
Yeah. And this is why I said the other day that we should play Hincapié instead of Calafiori because yes, Calafiori is better going forward, but Hincapié's defense is very clutch today. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have Hincapié's defense over Calafiori's offense right now.
Martinelli's coming on.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I don't know if he's coming on
straight away.
Yeah,
straight away. For who? For Eze?
Madueke maybe.
Just say Ødegaard, bro, or Madueke.
I think it's Madueke. I didn't see him. I didn't see.
So Martinelli right.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Just let him run.
Wait. So Mosquera is still on?
Odegaard's on. Kai Havertz is on. Mosquera is still on. It's just, I think it's just Eze's okay. It's Madueke. Madueke off.
Okay.
Martinelli right wing. Yeah.
Weird.
I mean, I knew it. I know this fucking manager, bro. Right wing Martinelli. I knew it.
Bro, right? The thing is, him on right wing is so ass, though. You know?
But he's an outlet and he can defend. And that's what Arteta's looking at. He's like, look, I don't want to put on Ben White because he's horrible.
Yeah, I think Arteta is leaning towards shutting up shop rather than he's trying to shut up shop and then counter with Martinelli. I think that's what he wants.
Yeah, because he's just fast, very fast, actually.
Yeah, Mosquera still on is fucking risky as fuck, though, bro. We don't want a red card today, bro.
Wait, who did he bring a Martinelli on for?
Madueke.
He did it early. Okay.
Yeah.
But then why did he keep Mosquera?
Bro, that's what I said.
I think it's just because Mosquera is just better than White. I think that's it. It's like, I'll risk the yellow.
I don't know, man. Not on a yellow card. I don't think he is on a yellow card better than White, honestly.
But he has Martinelli there, so he can, he can defend. So he doesn't
have to... He told them, calm down, guys.
Anyways, to help against Nico O'Reilly.
He said, Mosquera, guys, I need you guys.
Bruh, shit. It is risky. I'm not
okay, second half has started, guys.
Yeah, for me as well. I'll catch you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining.
Yeah, guys.
And hopefully we win.
Dear God, have a good one.
Yalla.
We're back, guys. Halftime, as you guys heard, Martinelli on for Madueke, which I don't mind. I don't think it's bad. It's just that I'm surprised that he did not remove Mosquera as well. I just feel it might be a repetition of that mistake. That he did in the Carabao Cup final when he kept Hincapié, and Hincapié just got skinned again by Semenyo. And I think that goal came from his side because the cross came from that side, even though it was a Kepa mistake, regardless. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully Martinelli gives us some sort of outlet, at least on the counter. And when he has the ball, let's see if we have possession, just please don't do anything stupid. Like, keep the ball, keep it simple, play the 1-2, make the runs, force Nico O'Reilly to run back with you, because that'll tire Nico O'Reilly and it'll give him something to think about. Right now, I think Nico O'Reilly defensively doesn't have much to worry about. And if he has to worry about Martinelli's counters all the time, I don't think Guehi alone can handle it. So yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. Anyway, City on the ball. Let me put back the commentary, sorry. Arsenal throw. Martinelli already loses the ball. His first touch and he loses the ball. And it's a dangerous counter for City, who are running Shirky, the most dangerous player, is running with the ball. He slots Semenyo in, and it's out for a City corner. First touch, and he gives the ball away. I said I won't get mad this stream. I don't know why I yelled. My bad, guys. We tone it down. This is why I actually don't like wingers playing in the wrong wing. So a left-footed player playing on the right, playing on the left, or a right-footed winger playing on the right. Because I feel like it doesn't allow them to use a stronger foot when they need it, like to get out. Bernardo Silva, the cross. Oh my God. I thought that was in. It went a Haaland shoots it out. Haaland hits the outside of the post. He should have done better, honestly. I'm not going to lie. We start the second half the way we started the first half, nervy and with big errors. Oh shit, Doku against Mosquera now. And Mosquera does well and hits it out for a throw in. Yeah, like I just feel when you take a right-footed winger and play him on the right, while I agree with the Martinelli choice now for Madueke because Madueke was doing nothing. Bro, Anthony Taylor just came to warn Mosquera because he was holding Doku. Leave him, leave him, leave him, leave him. Arteta needs to freaking bring Ben White. I'm telling you, Mosquera is going to make a mistake. He's going to make a mistake for sure. And if he makes a mistake, Arteta is to blame for it as well. So yeah, like even though I agree, like Martinelli should have come on for Madueke because we don't have a choice and we need support defensively. But the reality is, this is also a big disadvantage of playing like someone like that on the right wing. Because when he gets the ball, the only thing he can do with his right is to cross it, right? But if there's no angle to cross, what is he going to do all the time? He's going to bring it on his weaker foot and he's going to try and bring it on his weaker foot and he's going to try and play it and he's not going to be able to play it with his left foot. That's how he made that mistake because he tried to switch to play with his left foot and it went out. It didn't go out, sorry, it went for a City counter. By the way, if Mosquera played more, he would be the only one to even be in conversations with O'Reilly for younger players. Yeah, maybe. But then he would never played more with... Oh shit, Semenyo's in. And luckily it was a bad touch by Semenyo and comes to Raya. Ash, how's your little baby doing? Oh, she's doing great. Soraya, thank you so much for asking. She's 19, almost 20 months now. Running around, having the time of her life. Her very short life so far. City have started the second half a lot better so far than us. You can tell the difference, honestly, between... Oh my god. Oh my god, they almost scored, bro. Eze lost the ball and they almost scored. Bruh, Eze is trying to keep the ball with 3 people pressing him. Stupidity. Ay. Generally, I think we need to bring Ben White. I'm not going to lie. Also, one of Eze and Odegaard has to go out and we need to bring in... I don't know, a Dauman. Yeah, Madueke can at least keep the ball for a bit. Yeah, true. On the right wing, that is. But he's a better right winger than Martinelli. Don't get me wrong. He's not a better... Oh, Martinelli made that run, bro. Bad pass by Mosquera. We need to make it to the 60, 65th minute. Yeah, if we can, and then we make subs then, that'll be good. Yes, Martinelli. That was not a foul. He nicked the ball off him. It's for the pull. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. He did pull him first, but then after the pull, he nicked the ball, Martinelli, but Anthony Taylor said it's for the pull, which is fair. I thought she said she was 19 at first. I was like, they grow up fast. Oh, bruh. Imagine. When would I have her then? No, she's 19 months or 20 months. So like a year and a half, a little more than a year and a half. Oh my god. O'Reilly. Bruh, Havertz almost went 101, but Kusanov... Havertz is claiming a foul, but it wasn't a foul, honestly. Mm. No, I don't think that's a foul. They're checking it, but they won't give it. I'd be mad if that was given against my team. Yeah, Anthony Taylor confirmed it's not a foul. Honestly, it wasn't a foul. And do some subs. It's like the classic. Pep knows how to adjust for the second half with Arteta never. Yeah, I agree. Pep always does good changes at the halftime. When I say changes, I don't even mean like changes in sense of substitutions. Changes in the sense of the style of, okay, we're gonna start the second half this way. Like the tactics. You run here. You run back here. You go here. Yeah, Havertz just felt too easy, honestly. Too weak. Too weak. Oh no, Doku has the ball again. Come on, Odegaard. Oh. Okay. When we do win the ball, I can see the players running forward, which is good. So clearly it's been some change in mindset by the manager. That was good defending by Nico Riley. That's actually good defending when a defender knows he can't put a player off, but not enough to get a foul. Yeah, that's true. He just refuses to commit and keeps trying to get the foul. It's such a waste. Saliba, don't overdo it, please. Thank you. Thank you. 0 attempts so far in the second half for us. Oh my God, Havertz offside. I thought two-hand push from the back is always given, but not against City, I guess. Which one are you referring to, JT? The Kusanov on Havertz or the Nico Riley on Martinelli? The Kusanov on Havertz definitely was not a foul. I would hate if that went against us. The one on Martinelli, I'm not sure, to be honest. I thought Martinelli also was a bit weak, to be honest. Oh, nice one, Gabriel. Good defending. Havertz. No, I don't agree with that, JT. I don't agree with that. He put his hand to shield and stop. Havertz is just weak. I would be furious if that was given against Arsenal. This might actually be the game for Gyökeres. He can run it behind. Yeah, fair. Fair. The thing is, he's not faster than Havertz, I think, Gyökeres. At least I don't remember seeing him making runs where I thought, oh, this guy's got pace compared to Havertz. But I think he'll at least make smarter movements. But you see that run Havertz made. You see that run Havertz made that Kusanov ushered. I think Gyökeres would have been in the exact same position and would have lost the ball to what's his name? To Kusanov anyways. Where I think Gyökeres will thrive over Havertz is positional play. Like if we put in a cross, he might be in the right position. Or if we square the ball, or if we are counter-attacking and he'll make the right run. Oh, crossed in. And it's a bad cross by Bernardo Silva. But if we're not even playing and creating those chances, then I don't think Gyökeres does anything better than Havertz. Because at least Havertz will win the balls in the air. He'll at least keep the ball a bit better. Although Gyökeres has been in form, to be fair, this calendar year, so might be worth considering to bring him in as well. Mosquera, don't foul him. Oh, mistake by Gehi. Eza. Please! Oh my god, we missed the sitter. Havertz missed the sitter, and then it came to Martinelli, and Martinelli couldn't finish it in time. Don't. Mosquera, don't. Thank you. Thank you, Mosquera. He almost fouled Doku. Then he stopped himself. No, Martinelli, you're offside. Please pay attention. Thank God Zubimendi didn't make that pass. Ah, that was such a sitter, man. Oh my God! Ezra hit the post! Ezra hit the post, bro. Oh my God, Hincapié kept that in. How? Oh my God, Ezra loses the ball stupidly. We missed two chances, guys. Sorry, I haven't even been able to read the comments because we've done nothing the second half, and then we had suddenly two incredible moments, and we missed them. Oh my God. Doku against Mosquera again. Mosquera, no, just jockey. No commitment whatsoever, just jockey. Yes, he does well. He actually does well, Mosquera. Good job. I can't believe it, guys. We've had two brilliant moments. And that first one, beautiful play by Eza and by Odegaard. And then Havertz misses. And then the second one, Eze does incredibly well. Good fake. Shoots to his left, it hits the damn post. So unlucky, man. I was coming to peace when I was losing, but now if we lose, I'm going to feel so bad after this. Yeah. Honestly, after that chance. Yeah, after that chance, it does feel horrendous. I'm not going to lie. Hincapié, don't foul. Bro, O'Reilly, even with Martinelli playing, he doesn't care. He's still getting into the box and crashing it. We need to take advantage. Martinelli needs to find the space to make the run. City are going to grow back into this game now. Damn, man. That was our opportunity. Those were our opportunities. We had two in a row. Oh, shit. Goal kick, Arsenal. Oh, man. This is a chance. I'm seeing it again. Good dribble. And then, oh, my God. Good by Eza so far. He even helped set up our first chance that Havertz missed. See, that's a chance I would have wanted for Gyökeres. You see what I was talking about earlier? That Gyökeres would only do better than Havertz if we create a chance. That's where Gyökeres would have done better. Gehi on a yellow card, by the way, for that foul on Declan Rice in the counter. Oh my God, Donnarumma plays a long ball to Nico O'Reilly, who's running in free. Zubimendi's now with him. To Doku. Doku against Mosquera. Oh my God. Ya Allah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Oh shit. Oh shit. And Haaland scores. Damn. Damn, guys. Those were our chances, honestly. We just messed them up. All started with that Donnarumma. Donnarumma collected the ball, played a long throw to Nico O'Reilly, who went running in. He passes it out to Doku. Doku, as always, skins Mosquera, goes inside, plays the through ball to Nico O'Reilly, who plays it in, and Haaland manages to get past Gabriel and finish. Yeah, I think so, Tryon. I think so. I'm going to stop this fake positivity crap. I think it is over. This game, that is. Probably the league. Most likely the league. They have been the better team overall. We've had two good moments. What is Hincapie doing? Hincapie went to push Haaland. He's going to get a yellow card now. What is wrong with Hincapie? Bro, they're both pulling each other down, so I don't get it. They're literally both pulling each other. What is Haaland complaining about? Both of you are doing the same thing. Yeah, Havertz, honestly, that chance he missed. Haaland can't even put his jersey down. Oh, City. And deflected for a corner. Yeah, we definitely need Gyökeres on. We need changes now. Cannot wait till the last 10 minutes. It is heartbreaking, polemicist. Yeah, I think we were having those 3-4 minutes in the second half where we looked like, oh wow, we just almost scored, and then what happens. It took Arteta this long to figure out you can play Eze and Odegaard together. Yeah, imagine. If we played this way against Bournemouth, we would have won, but it is what it is. Bygones now. And now it looks like we might have lost the lead. Crossed in by Shirky. Another corner. Yeah, I think so as well, JT. I predicted 3-1, by the way. If you guys watched the Kura pod, you would know. I predicted 3-1 City. Even the goal we scored was like... The goal we scored also was like a stupid Donnarumma error, to be fair. Which he made up for now with the save and the quick launch. Crossed in. Doku's going to score, but he hits it out for a goal kick. The momentum shifted in. Okay, he's bringing on Ben White. He's bringing on Trossard. Anyone else? Just Ben White and Trossard. One more goal in your prediction would be correct. Yeah, exactly, Red Stickev. Doku tries some trick against Mosquera, but it doesn't work. Mosquera, don't get excited, please. Don't get excited. This jockey, you're about to come off. Oh, man. It's expected. What is Gabriel doing? Oh. Foul on Eza. Foul on by Bernardo on Eza. So Arsenal free kick. Finally, we're going to make the change. Trossard is coming on. And Ben White. Obviously, Mosquera will come off. I wonder who will come off for Trossard. Probably Odegaard, right? And then Eza will play in the 10. It's the only logical move. It's stupid if he takes off Eza. Unless he takes off Zubimendi and says, let's go all out attack. We have to. I wouldn't blame him for that. I think that's smart. That probably is his best move. If he takes off Zubimendi and says, let's attack a bit more. And then worst case scenario. No, we're not making subs now. We're going to take the free kick first. Why? Oh my God. We almost scored. It came off the post. It hits Nico O'Reilly's stomach. It didn't even come his hand. So close. No handball, Aaron. It clearly hit his gut. It's a corner for... No, not corner. Throw in for Arsenal. We still don't make the substitutions. Declan Rice takes it long. cleared by City, and it's okay. Let's make the subs now. Let's make the subs now, please. Oh, thank God. Mosquera coming off, and Eza. Why? He was involved in both of our chances, man. To be fair, so was Odegaard. To be fair, so was Odegaard, actually. Unlucky, Eza. Could have had that goal. Throw in Arsenal. At least we have someone who can commit now in Ben White. Commit a foul if needed. Better on the ball. Oh, Kai Havertz did really well there against Gehi. Martinelli. Ben White, better cross. Come on. Live by the Odegaard, die by the Odegaard. Yeah, I would have kept Eza. Not that Odegaard was bad. Odegaard was also involved in those two moments, but I think Eza was more dangerous. Plus, Eza can score from a moment of magic. I don't think Odegaard can. The only thing Odegaard probably can do better than Eza for us is maybe he can drop deep and receive the ball and help us build from the back, but I don't know if that's going to be effective now. Long pass. Will Haaland get it? No, he doesn't. Yeah, look, I agree. I think the correct choice, Tryan, should have been Zubimendi off. So we can attack a bit more. And then if, let's say, we equalize and there's a few minutes left, we bring on what's his name? Norgard if needed. Odegaard has created your best chances today. You played the two together. Yeah, I agree, which is why I think Tryan's logic of taking off Zubimendi makes sense. And then playing Rice in the 6, because he can win the ball back. He's got the physicality, the lungs to run back and forth if needed. Nice one. Look, what Ben White just did, committing to Doku, like Mosquera wouldn't have been able to do it. And we wouldn't have been able to win this throw-in. Plus Odegaard will get on the ball unlike Zubi. Yeah, that's true. The thing is, even if Zubimendi gets on the ball, he's not... I think after those two mistakes he made against Spurs and United, he's been too scared to try and take a risky pass or do something risky in our defensive third. Nice, Zubimendi. Oh my God, he gave corner for City. Honestly, I would love for City to bottle the league if they win this one for once. Yeah, I mean, they won't bottle it. Honestly, JT, momentum is a real thing. And the thing is now, what's dangerous is that Pep found his regular 11. There's no more tinkering. There's no more trying. Now that the 11 is being set, this 11 will also be able to stay consistent and play a lot of games. And they'll make less mistakes because now they're playing consistently every game. Oh my God. It was Kai Havertz. Oh my God. It was Kai Havertz and Martinelli running through with only Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva manages to shove Havertz off and wins a handball on Havertz. That's how shit Havertz is. And I said Havertz is like, the good thing about him playing is he's quick. We didn't even see it. I think it was offside. No, Havertz wasn't offside. It was a handball. It was a handball. It was not offside. I would bring on Gyökeres now. Nice switch by Saliba to Declan Rice. Gyökeres is coming on, guys. I think for Havertz, probably. For most part of the game, Gabriel and Saliba did well against Haaland, but then when it really mattered, they slept off. And when it really mattered, they slept off and Haaland scored. We have 11 minutes, 10 minutes of normal time to try and salvage our season in the league. Our season, not in the league, because I said we're not winning the Champions League. Hincapie, bro. I would bring on Skelly as well, man. Just bring on Skelly, please. Oh my God, Odegaard loses the ball. Now Nico Riley, who's going to shoot. No, he plays it to Doku instead. Doku up against Ben White and Odegaard. And Hincapie, who does well to recover. And Ben White loses the ball. Shirky to Nico Riley. How is that not a foul? How is that not a foul? Nico Riley clearly pulled Saliba down. Ah, stupidity, bro. Ah, he gave a foul on Gabriel this time. Why are the commentators saying, uh-oh? What? He just did this. He didn't head bump him. What do you want about? These commentators also want to rile things up. Uh-oh. That piece of shit scum. Look, even the stupid Peter Drury. He gave a yellow card to Haaland and to Gabriel. Stupid Pep Guardiola. What are you doing? It is stupid from Gabriel as well, yeah. But initially, Haaland hit him when he was coming up from the ground. He hit him between the legs. Good refereeing, yeah. Sirke coming off. Sirke is such a baller. Sirke is who Liverpool thought they're getting with Wirtz. And look, I rated Wirtz tremendously. He was killing it in the Bundesliga. You could see some crazy aspects of his game that was just phenomenal, but he's just not done it. He's not, I guess he's not been able to adapt to the speed of the league. He's just not managed to adapt to how fast the league is and how physical. Whereas Sirke has. That's the difference. Oh, Zubimendi's gone off. Okay, so he's playing ultra attacking now. Oh, he has to. He has no choice, honestly. 5 minutes left, guys, for Arsenal to salvage their season. Man, Doku's sorry, not Doku. Nico O'Reilly's toying with our players, bro. He's just toying with them. Look at this. We're losing and we're not even pressing now. Because we're scared of the counter. Bro, you lose 3-1 or you lose 2-1. What's the difference? Are you hoping you'll win the league by goal difference? Well, it would be on goal difference if we win all our remaining games, to be fair. Terrible long pass by Ben White. Pep Guardiola is going to bring on Savio. I wonder who he's taking off. Probably Doku. Yeah, Doku. Thank God. Rodri's down. What's going on, bruh? Probably looks like he's wasting time. Rodri's down injured. They're going to bring on Nico Gonzalez for him. Ah, man. We had a couple of moments, to be fair. We just couldn't capitalize on them. Bruh, he's walking fine now. I don't even think it's that serious. He's probably trying to be too safe. Oh my God. Havertz loses the ball easily to Nico O'Reilly. Gets shoved off the ball so easy. I don't know who asked him to go the right wing. The worst decision, honestly. Sorry, guys. I know I haven't read the comments in a while. It's just, yeah. Let me go through them now. Look at Zubi like he's gonna cry FFS. Yeah, he can cry all he wants to, bitch. Not really. Depends on how much City score, and they'll still have a game in hand. Yeah, exactly. There has to be at least like 7 minutes added on. It won't matter, honestly. JT. I'm definitely Arteta out now. Okay, polemicist. Welcome to the party, I guess. Don't know what took you long. I'll watch no more PL games anymore. Only Champions League Atleti. Yeah, 7 minutes. You were right, JT, by the way. 7 minutes, but I still don't think it'll matter. I don't know. Polemicist, generally, I'm in the same bracket. I said it in the Kura pod as well. I don't think I'll watch a Premier League games anymore. Just because it's the hope that kills you as well. And like, I don't want us to have that hope and then be like, oh shit, could we win it? Could we win it? I think you never take off Eze there. Yeah, never. No one you need a goal. It's mad. There's literally no one in our team besides Eze that can do anything on their own. I agree. O'Reilly Pimplehead is dunking on. Yeah, he's absolutely ball this game, bro. Absolute baller. City's academy keeps producing. Phil Foden, Cole Palmer, Nico O'Reilly. They're showing the camera on all the Arsenal fans who got it. I'm pretty sure they're going to show it on the City fans with the Arsenal bottle as soon as the final whistle goes. For sure. Oh my God. He actually gave no foul against Matheus Nunes. No. No foul. Hincapie the pussy went looking for a foul instead of actually just... I don't know why Hincapie did that. Look how City can just sit back and now defend, and yet they're still trying to press to make sure they don't give us opportunities to cross and stuff. They have 3 players in our box right now. Oof, crossed in, but it didn't. Bernardo Silva has put in a shift today, to be fair. Defensively, at least. Martinelli loses the ball. I take it back. I was wrong about Martinelli playing right wing. He's been the exact same Martinelli, to be fair. He's done absolutely nothing. Consistently lost the ball time and time again. And he's going to lose it again. Just watch. Well, he didn't, but what's his name? Corner for Arsenal. Our last chance. Yeah, I agree, Tryon. We were wrong, bro. I thought maybe he'll do something like play on the run or counter and he'll defend. I should have just stuck with my guts. Martinelli on the right is the worst winger in the league. Martinelli on the left is probably bottom 10, but maybe not the worst. Corner for Arsenal. To be honest, City have defended corners really well. Don't see them conceding this. Nope, cleared. Goes back all the way to Raya. Oh my God. It was a superb cross by Trossard. Havertz almost scored. And Havertz lost us the league. Oh my God. Ah, Havertz almost scored and then he misses that stupid header. League is done, guys. That was the chance. We needed a chance. That was the chance. Incredible cross by Trossard. And the header comes to the worst person in the team. Probably the worst. I'm not joking. Like, all our 4 defenders can head better than him. I think Trossard, if he was at the end of the cross, probably could have done better. Maybe Trossard wouldn't have reached because the height was pretty long. Referee's going to blow it for full time soon. He's going to blow any second. Gabriel is going forward. I don't know why. Rice goes long. And he's going to blow now. Full time, guys. Well, my mouse went off. Full time. City are celebrating like they won the league because they did. That's the reality. Everyone knows they won the league. I don't even know why I let my timer continue run. Havertz just cost us the league again. Well, sorry, maybe that's a bit harsh. Havertz, one of the reasons why we lost this game, missed 2 sitters in front of goal. One when it was 1-1 and one in stoppage time when it was 2-1. City players are celebrating in a very arrogant, cocky manner, which they absolutely have the right to do that, to be honest. They should rub this on our faces. They should. They deserve it. This is why the best attacking teams always win the league. I've said this time and time again. I think even the Arsenal players will know the league is done, to be honest. Aaron, we're top only because City haven't played their game in hand. Once they play their game in hand, it's over. So you have to understand that, Aaron. Like, the reality is they have all the momentum. The league is in their hands completely. They will obviously get the better goal difference because they have a better attack. I know they didn't show it this game because they only scored 2 goals. I say only. I mean, scoring 2 goals against a big team is massive. But that's the reality. The reality is they're going to continue doing this. They're going to go on and win all their remaining 5 games. I think they'll only drop points if we drop points before that. So if we drop points to Newcastle, I can see them maybe dropping points to Everton or to Bournemouth, because they know they can and they'll still win the league. But the reality is, if we win all our games, they will also win all their games. But I think the difference between us and them is they'll slap up teams and we won't. I think we'll be super nervous playing against. And right now, honestly, I think the players should play with the mentality. Generally, this is going to sound funny to you guys, but I think the players should play with the mentality that the league is gone. We've lost the league. It's over. Maybe then they'll relax and they'll actually try to slap up teams to create that goal difference. They will go to every game and just absolutely dominate and play because they'll be like, yeah, league is gone. Let's at least play, have some fun, enjoy our matches. But it is what it is. Look, the reality is we needed at least a 4 points cushion before this game. And we came with only a 3 points cushion, and that was always going to happen, right? The goal difference is 37 versus 36 right now. Again, when they play their game in hand, that goal difference will go in their favor. People will scream now, Arteta out, like Aussie is doing, but I don't see how that's going to help. Like, the reality is, people screaming Arteta out now, I think, is pointless. I think you should have done that in the summer, last summer, when I was screaming it and all the other reasonable, logical Arsenal fans were screaming it. Because obviously he was not going to take us forward. He's taken us, he's regressed us from where he left us 2 years ago in the 23-24 season. I know in other competitions like the Champions League, for example, we've done a lot better. We've reached our League Cup final for the first time since 2018. So people will say that as progression, but I think just what he's done and we've had the easiest runs. We've had such easy draws. So when I look at, we were in all 4 competitions until March, I don't think that matters much, honestly. I genuinely don't think that matters. Because I think the only reason we were in all competitions was because we had such an easy run. We had such easy fixtures. And I think that helped us. I genuinely believe that helped us and made it a lot easier. But if we had like a more difficult run before that, like if we played an informed Southampton in the round of 16 of the FA Cup, we would have got knocked out. Or before that, if we played Man City in the League Cup in the round of 16 or the second round or the quarterfinals or whatever, we would have got knocked out. So we were helped with the draw because our draws in both the League Cup and the FA Cup were quite favorable. Our draw in the Champions League is incredibly favorable. Even right now, we're playing the worst team of the remaining 4. And they might knock us out. I'm not trying to disrespect Atletico. They can knock us out, obviously. But even though they can knock us out, like, you would still say Arsenal are favorites against them. Yeah, or generally, if I swear I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to actually talk to you guys reasonably. Like, if Arsenal players go with the mentality that the league is done, the league is over, I think they're more likely to play a lot more relaxed and a lot more free. We saw this in the 22-23 season when we drew to Liverpool, to West Ham, to Southampton. We got slapped up by City. We went on to lose to Brighton and Forest after that. We didn't have good because even though City had won the league because they were top of the league, everyone knew they're going to win it now. We still technically were in the league. We still technically were in the race. If City lost the game, we're there. And that, I think, builds that pressure that the teams just cannot handle, in my opinion. So I think the players have to go into games just thinking, the players and the manager especially, has to go into games thinking, listen, the league is done. Just play every game now to enjoy. Play every game to try and score a lot of goals. Play every game to dominate. And I genuinely think that's when we'll have a better chance. And then if City slip, we're there to take advantage. Now with their game in hand, they're going to play a game against Burnley this week. Bruh, if they slap them like 4 or 5-0, even that goal difference is gone then. Yeah, it is what it is. The game overall was very even if we are being honest. No, it wasn't, JT. See, JT, this is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying, JT. You're also one of these fans who has this weird Arsenal bias and Arsenal goggles that, like, you believe it was close because you saw some things that you didn't expect, but it wasn't close, bro. Here are the stats for the game, guys. Possession, 59% City, 41% Arsenal. So dominance from City. XG, 1.53 Arsenal, 1.41 City. So we win there, fair enough. Total shots, 15 City, 9 Arsenal. Shots on target, 5 City, 3 Arsenal. Big chances created, fair enough, 5 each. But I don't think our chances are. Anyways. Corners, 8 City, 5 Arsenal. Offside, 0 City. I don't think that matters. It wasn't even, man. They were without a question the better team. The only reason we got up a little bit in the second half was obviously because we were losing. And then obviously Havertz, obviously. Havertz with that stupid miss. It was 100% close. Okay, if you say so. I think the fact that they dominate possession like that, for me, tells me it's not close. I think a team that's battling and it's really close, for me, would be like 55-45% possession. I think our chances came mainly from like headers, whereas their chances came from open play, which is another reason why they will probably go on to win the league and we won't, because we are focusing a lot on set pieces and crosses, because that's the best way for us to score. Donnarumma gave, and yeah, don't forget that as well. JT. Donnarumma gave us a gift. Otherwise, we wouldn't have scored, right? And then the other 2 chances we had, good chances, were both missed by Havertz, and then one by Eze, which is not a good chance. It was half a chance. Eze made it a chance. You accuse me of being one of those fans while you're one of those fans. I'm not one of those fans, JT. I'm not going crazy, am I? What do you mean I'm one of those fans? I'm trying to say, let's be realistic and see, like, we were not the better team. They were the better team. Their best chances came from open play because they ripped us open. Our best chances didn't come from open play, my man. It didn't come from open play. It came from actually, no, it did come from open play, sorry, but it came in like from crosses, and obviously our goal came from a Donnarumma blunder, which is why I'm saying they were a better team. But anyways, it is what it is. If you think it's close, fair enough. I don't think that's worth. I can give you if you think City was slightly better, but it was pretty close. We didn't take our chance. Yeah, fair enough. I think we can agree on that. We obviously scuffed some of our chances, but yeah, that is what it is. All that matters is the result. Yeah, I agree, Tahir. All that matters is the result. It doesn't matter who played better. It doesn't matter if City played better or we played better. All that matters is that they won and we lost. And now that puts the league completely in their hands. We'll need a favor from the other teams because we are not going to win on goal difference. And we're not going to win all our remaining games. I just generally don't see it. I think we go to West Ham. West Ham will play an amazing game against us because they're battling relegation. They'll be running their lungs off all 90 minutes. Like, there's not going to be a single moment where... I don't think there's going to be a single moment where West Ham are not running back and defending. Everton and Bournemouth, I don't think have that much to play for, funny enough. So even though I think it'll be a difficult game for City, but I mean, we saw Everton lost today. We saw obviously Everton lost today at home to a shit Liverpool team. Bournemouth is a hope, to be honest. Aston Villa, I don't see any chance of Aston Villa winning at the Etihad. If it was at Villa Park, maybe, but not at the Etihad. Burnley away is probably one of the easiest games. Palace at the Etihad is a walk in the park for City. To be honest, I think all of them will be easy games because City have to win. The harder game was Chelsea away, and they won that comfortably. That was the harder game. Berta should be preparing for a huge overhaul in every department. No, JT. What he should be preparing for is a manager change. And then when the manager changes and we get a better manager, a better attacking manager, that's when Berta should go to him and say, okay, go to the preseason with these players. Tell me who you don't like, who you like, and we can look. I don't think Berta should do anything until a manager's changed because we don't know which players are good. Havertz, fair enough. The players that have been there for long, like Havertz and Jesus, those are changed regardless. I don't think they're good enough. That's the reality. So Havertz, I would change. Madueke is a bum, but he's not going to go anywhere because he just joined last summer. Everyone else, I would wait for the new manager to come in and decide. Hey, what do you want to do? Martinelli has not had good 2-3 last seasons, but he's had good Champions League moments. He's good when he's playing as an inside forward or when he's running in. Do you want to try him in a different way, or do you want to keep him anyway? Get rid of him. Trossard is getting quite old, but he's a good impact sub player. Blah blah. Do you want to use him or you want to get rid of him? I think that's how the conversation should be. But until we change the manager, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like you can say overhaul. You freaking get Mbappe, Lamine Yamal, and Vinny Jr. And under this manager, they will be defending a lot of the times, and they'll play pragmatic and shit. So I that's why I completely disagree with your take there, JT, like about overhaul. Unless you meant overhaul after the new manager comes in. I don't care if Arteta forced it. He can never allow a signing like Madueke being made. Yeah, but that's the thing we said, right? Like he has always had bad choices when it comes to the attack. Kai Havertz was an example. Keeping Nketiah and giving him a new contract as an example. Keeping Reece Nelson and giving him a new contract as an example. Obviously, then what do you call Madueke, the biggest example. He decided to do all of that. That's the reality. Macronical, I would 100% bring on Fabregas. Obviously, as I said before, my number one option would be Luis Enrique, but that's not going to happen. I think that's just a pipe dream. I don't think Luis Enrique would want to join Arsenal at this point. I think he'll probably wait to see if he can join City, or if he can go back to Barcelona, or if he can, I don't know, go do it at Bayern, easily win the league and try to win a Champions League at some point with them. I don't know. I just don't see him. Like, if he leaves PSG this summer, then fair enough. I think we can be in the picture because we'll give him the money. I think we can promise him some sort of transfer kitty, some decent transfer kitty. But if he's not going to join, Fabregas would definitely be my number one option after that. A player who knows us, a player who likes to play attacking football, doing a fantastic job with Como, probably going to get them into European spots. Yeah, I would look at Fabregas for sure. Technical level of the team is just too low to compete in these type of games. I disagree, Ali. I think the technical level of the team is fantastic. I think it's the manager that's put us down. Like, you see this way we played, right? This would have not been an issue, this game, if we... this game would not have been an issue if we had already had that gap, like 6 points gap or 9 points gap before the game. Obviously, with all games being equal. Then we would have said, hey, you know what? We played well. We had our chances. City was just a better team. We move on. This is why I said if he played the same way that he against Bournemouth, we would have won against Bournemouth. But he didn't. So it is what it is. Arteta needs to go. Yeah, 100%, Rodney. There's no question Arteta needs to go. There's no question Arteta needs to go. He is a fraud. I will say, like, while he's a good coach, he's just not a good enough coach at the highest level. Like, he's not elite. He's not a league-winning manager in the Premier League, in my opinion. Like, I think even if he took over City, I think City would regress. I don't think he'd be able to win City the league. Before people say players, I just think he himself, doesn't have the mentality. I think he crumbles under pressure, and that's shown in his style, right? His style of being conservative is because he's too scared to deal with the pressure, and he's always so worried about like conceding goals and conceding chances and losing the game because of that, which is why he ends up playing the style, being this conservative, because he's so scared of losing a goal or conceding a goal or losing a game. So it is what it is. Arteta excluded, even though it comes back to him. The lineup today wasn't even close to the City's lineup. What does that mean? What does that mean? I think we had better defenders than them today, and we had a better midfield than them today, minus Shirky. I think we have better players in almost every position. Obviously, Haaland is better than Havertz. I'm not even talking about the attack. I was talking about the midfield and defense. If you want to go to the attack, I think Eze and Doku is quite close. Honestly, I think Doku's a better dribbler, but Eze is better in everything else. I think obviously Haaland is clear of all our strikers, and I think obviously Semenyo is clear of Madueke. So I'll give you those two positions. I'll give you Shirky. I'll give you the left back, Nico O'Reilly over Hincapie. But I think we get the keeper. I think we get the 3 other defenders. I think we get Rice in. Let's say if you want to add Rodri and Rice, fine. That's already how many players? And I would take Eze over Doku, honestly. I would take, yeah, fair enough. I gave you Rodri over Zubimendi. So that's Rice, Eze, the 3 defenders, and Raya, 6. So their lineup is not better than our lineup. It's just the manager is better than our manager. Their system is better. The fact that they were able to dominate possession is not because they have world-class players. We saw Madrid come to their ground and play them at the Bernabeu and just play way better than them. Right? So it has nothing to do with that. We played them twice in the last couple of weeks, and we looked inferior, in my opinion, in both games. Kusanov and Gehi are like 7 to our CBs that are 8. No, they're not. What are you on about? Kusanov is not close to Saliba and Gabriel. And neither is Gehi, by the way. Let's stop that nonsense. Gehi made a massive mistake today. I know Gabriel too, but that was Mo Shirky's brilliance. But Gehi just got skinned as well, and give a stupid foul away. Gehi's not as good as Gabriel, that's for sure. And Kusanov is nowhere near Saliba's level. He's just got pace, nothing else. I disagree with that. And I think if we have Timber is better. I know Timber didn't play today, but Timber is better than any of their right backs. We conceded 3 less goals than City, who play much more open. Look, that part I agree, but I think that's more on the manager. I think that because when we play too defensive sometimes, at some point you will get that pressure where teams can put in a cross and score against you. That's what happened against Wolves, home and away. That's what happened against Sunderland in the last 10 minutes. Like, when you defend that deep for so long, at some point you're going to give away some chances. I think if we played the same style as City, we would have conceded almost the same number of goals. We would have scored more because our defenders are better. The problem is that now we're so used to defending as a unit that our defenders sometimes, when they're exposed in an open area, make some stupid mistake because we're not used to it. But I think if we leave them, like today we had a lot of one-on-ones and they did so well. They did really, really well. That's the point. Our defenders aren't clear of theirs. I think our defenders are clear of theirs. Genuinely. And I actually disagree with you. I don't think their attack is clear of ours. Maybe if you count today's attack. I don't think Semenyo is clear of Saka. I think I would argue that Saka, if I look at the last few years, is better than Semenyo. Doku is not clear of Eze. I think Eze is better than Doku. So there you go. Shirky, I will give you, is clear of Odegaard, at least now. Haaland is clear of all our strikers. Fair enough, that's 2. And I think we have 2 of the other better attackers when they're in form and playing. I think Eze did better than Doku today, funny enough. I know Doku had some good runs here and there against Mosquera, but I think Eze had a bigger impact. He was involved in our 2 big chances. One that he took and hit the post, the other one that he helped create and Havertz missed. He had some good moments in the second half, and then obviously Arteta decided to take him off like an idiot. At the end of the day, we are inferior in most departments: manager, recruiting, rotating. But I genuinely think, JT, we are mostly inferior in the manager. That's it. I think if the manager changes, you will automatically see something better in everything else. You will see the midfield looking way better. You will see the attack looking way better. You will see the defense also playing really good, continuing to play well. I think it's mainly the manager. This is why I said I would not make any change right now until a manager comes in. We get a new manager. Let him decide which players don't work for him anymore. Because I think with this manager, some players have been harshly treated, in my opinion. That's a very bad argument. Why is that a very bad argument? I don't get it. Why is that a bad argument? If you want to compare Saka at his best, compare him to Foden at his best. Yeah, but Foden doesn't play right wing. What are you doing, JT? Why are you doing that? Even at his best, I think Saka is a better right winger than Foden. If you want to compare Foden as a right winger, I 100% believe Saka is a better right winger than Foden, even at their best. So it's not a bad argument at all. I think Saka being poor this season, he should do better despite the system, but I think the system is a big reason why he's being bad, in my opinion. Anyways, guys, look, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna log off. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is probably the last watch along I'm doing for the season. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'll try to do some streams here and there for like other topics or talks or whatever it is. I am probably doing what I think Polemicist also said, which I said before. I will probably stop watching Premier League games at least till the end of the season, at least till this manager's gone, or till City open up the door for us. If City, let's say, draw to Burnley, for example, surprisingly, or something like that, then maybe I'll watch the Newcastle game and hope that we can win and build a gap, or get like a 2 points gap or something. But I don't see that happening, honestly. I think watching games is just pointless right now. Genuinely, I think watching games is pointless. It's just going to annoy and depress you for no reason. So might as well move on. I will be watching the Champions League games. The problem is that Champions League games are quite late for me, which is why I cannot do watch-alongs then. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for showing up in all the watch-alongs, especially the consistent guys like JT, Polemicist, Register Kev, Aaron, big up to Suraida and all who was there from the beginning of the season as well and last year. So big up to all you guys, Tahir too, and obviously big up to the new guys like Ali and Rodney. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Or don't subscribe because I don't know when I'll post next. I swear to God, I don't know when. Genuinely, guys, if we don't sack him, if we don't win anything this season and we don't sack him, that's me done watching Arsenal until he's gone. Until he's gone, at least. Just so I don't go through unnecessary heartbreaks for no reason. The hell with them. I think this manager has to go. It is what it is. Hopefully we do something in the Champions League. I don't see us winning that, but hey, you never know. If we reach the final, anything can happen in the final. So let's see. Big up, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you when I see you next.